Hi, my name is Neej Parekh, and I'm a sales executive here at Zuora. It's been great talking to enterprise companies such as yourself that have really honed in on the subscription economy message, and also really understanding Zuora's relationship business management play. But at the same time, we live in such a SaaS and app-centric world that I get asked this question all the time as to how does Zuora play with the other vendors, or where does Zuora fit in your ecosystem? So today, by means of a whiteboard, I'm going to talk to you about Zuora's ecosystem as well as how Zuora fits into your ecosystem. Zuora's solution is Z Business, which is a relationship business management solution. And a good way to start explaining Zuora's ecosystem is by breaking it into 6 core areas. And these core areas span across three categories, 3 major categories: commerce, billing, and finance. Now, under commerce, under the first core component is Zuora's subscription-savvy product catalog. Now, this isn't like a traditional product catalog where you sell a one-time product only. Sure thing that Zuora does incorporate you being able to sell one-time charges, but at the same time, it gives you the opportunity to have recurring charges within your product catalog. Now, these recurring charges may be your subscription or some sort of a recurring relationship, monetary relationship with your customer. This could also be your ongoing maintenance or support contract with your customer along with the perpetual license. And the third kind of charge is usage models. Telco companies have been doing this forever, but we're seeing this shift within tech companies and other enterprises such as yours that have been really monetizing their usage. What's really interesting is with all these different charges, customers are really running into the SKU explosion problem. Along with that, customers are looking to sell globally. Zuora helps this SKU explosion problem because of the nature of its product catalog. We also help you price all your products in over 200 different currencies and enable you to sell using promo codes, coupons, and discount codes. Now, the second component within commerce is relationship order management. Zuora has a very subscription-savvy relationship order management. The reason being, a subscription is an ever-changing relationship with you and your customer. So there's always a start of a subscription, but then there's maybe a change. There could be an upsell, downgrade, add-on, upgrade, whatever it may be. There might even be a cancellation. And this is an ongoing cycle within your relationship with your customer. And Zuora's relationship order management has the concept of time built in, which is completely different from your traditional way of doing business. So now what happens? Your product catalog has been set up, all your products are fed in. You've got to be able to bill. Billing is the second core category for Zuora. The third component, or the first one under billing, is billing itself, where we help automate your billing. Now think about a subscription, right? Again, as I mentioned, it's an ever-changing relationship. So with that, customers might want to add on to your subscription. You might want to upgrade or have some sort of attached new product. So that might result in some sort of a co-termination or a proration. If there's a cancellation, there might be some sort of a credit. Zuora's billing module helps you automate the end-to-end process for all these kind of challenges. The fourth component is under billing is collection. So you start billing and you've got to be able to collect. Zuora enables collection through all electronic methodologies, including credit cards, debit cards, ACH, even checks and lockboxes. Today, Zuora has over 18 different payment gateways which help you to do business globally. So now, moving on to the third category, which is finance. So you started collecting all these money, you're running a successful subscription business, but you've got to be able to do revenue reconciliation. RevRec is really hard within a subscription economy, just because there's so many changes within the revenue schedules. Zuora's finance capabilities help you automate RevRec, and not only that, Zuora is a completely audit-compliant platform. So you can Zuora acts as your accounting subledger, and you can actually do your accounting close along with RevRec within Zuora itself. All this data can be passed to your ERP in multiple different ways. So now you're doing RevRec, but your business has to report on this. Reporting is the 6th core component of Zuora. What's great about Zuora's reporting is you're no longer, and within a subscription business, is you're no longer looking at your older metrics. You're no longer looking at your cost of goods sold or profit margin per product. You're really looking at things such as predictability in your business. So you're looking at metrics such as your ARR. What is your MRR? What is your churn? What is your annual contract value? What is your total contract value? What is your customer lifetime value? You're looking at things such as what is your customer acquisition cost, right? All these metrics become really important within a subscription business, and Zuora's capabilities, Zuora's data model enable you to report off of these new data metrics. Now, what's really great about Zuora is we're really executing on our vision. So this is the core platform that you saw. But now, with our latest addition to our technology, which is Z Insights, and as its name says, the power of our platform and Z Insights together really helps you dive into this data. So you can be a lot smarter in the way you iterate and run your business. You can now look at your biggest customers. You can look at which ones are your most sticky customers. You can look at your customers that are more susceptible to churn, which has become a very important metric. All these data points are now looked into by the Z Insights platform, and you can really run a very effective and predictable business using Z Insights. So that itself is the Zuora ecosystem, and what's great is Zuora is a platform that is completely audit compliant, as I mentioned. We understand we're a mission critical application, so we have PCI DSS level 1 compliance and level 2 compliance. We're SSAE type 2, SOC 1, SOC 2 compliant. We are also built for scale as a platform, so we grow with your business. And at the same time, we have REST and SOAP APIs giving you complete reliability when you're using the Zuora platform. So now let's step back and talk about how Zuora fits into your ecosystem. On the front end, you might be doing sales rep assisted sales, and you might have a CRM, maybe Salesforce, maybe any other CRM. Zuora's product catalog syncs and powers your CRM tools with that subscription savvy and a product catalog that understands time. Now, within Salesforce, we have managed packages that enable a bidirectional sync between Zuora's product catalog and Salesforce, making your sales reps all the more powerful. All this data is now being transferred from Zuora systems into your Salesforce. So your sales reps never even know that Zuora's even running in the background. They continue sales as normal. But now there's a lot more data that they can act upon. They have an entire subscriber identity which they can use to their benefit to better upsell or cross-sell their customers. They can even do quoting within Zuora using Zuora for Salesforce quoting. This quoting makes their lives a lot easier because they're not leaving their existing system, which is Salesforce, to do quoting, but are having a more powerful way of being able to quote and generate quotes and invoices for their customer. Now, companies such as you are not just resorting to just one sales rep assisted sales model. You might be selling through the web channel. You might be selling through partners. Mobile's huge, so you might be selling through that channel as well. That connects with Zuora's relationship order management, again, with time being in concept, and Zuora is completely a secure platform, and we have an iframe, which is completely PCI compliant, that sits on your web page and collects customer information such as credit cards and whatnot to do sales through your web channel. On the back end, you might be having an ERP system for your financials, anything from something as small as QuickBooks all the way to the big Oracles and SAPs of the world. Zuora is great because not only are we your subscription AR subledger, but we help connect you to your ERP system. We can do that in one of two ways. You can export summary level journal entries to your ERP system, or you can even do line level integration with your big SAPs or Oracles. However you please, we enable that flexibility for you. And then there you might have a provisioning or tax engine. Zuora helps you connect to your provision and tax engines through the callouts that we have within our system. So Zuora sits right in the middle of your CRM system, your ERP, your provisioning and tax engines, and powers your entire ecosystem from a prospect to cash standpoint. I hope that makes it clear in terms of understanding what Zuora's ecosystem is and how Zuora fits within your ecosystem. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I hope you enjoyed the whiteboard. Thanks and have a nice day.